So the next time that we really spot Markus on the radar is he's sitting next to Meghan at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Games. And it's amazing when you look at that footage back, because you realise just how far Prince Harry has dropped.
Let me set the scene for you. It's supposed to be a quiet week in Montecito. Harry and Meghan are living out their California dream, launching new products, filming Netflix shows, playing the role of the perfect, happy family. Markus Anderson, the loyal friend, the man who introduced them, the silent supporter who's always been there, is meant to stay in the background. But something has shifted. Whispers are circulating in Soho House circles. Reports are surfacing online. Sources claim Markus Anderson is finally ready to speak. Not in vague allusions or cryptic hints, but with real names, real clients, and real details about Meghan's years at Soho House. Details she's fought to keep buried forever. When I tell you what people are saying, he's about to reveal the connections that are being exposed, the truths that are allegedly coming to light for Harry. You'll understand. This fairy tale wasn't built on the dream we all thought it was. Beneath the surface, it's been hiding secrets far darker than anyone ever imagined. So brace yourself. The very man who helped make Meghan's royal dream come true might just be the one to tear it all apart. And believe me, it's only going to get messier from here.
And more importantly, how her curated public image should be. Harry really apparently just wants time alone, doesn't want to be filmed, doesn't want to be put on social media, but has no choice.
Here's why this matters so much. Markus Anderson isn't just any friend. He's the keeper of Meghan's most intimate secrets from her Toronto years. As the global membership director of Soho House, he held the keys to one of the world's most exclusive networks. He decided who got in, who gained access, who received opportunities. And Meghan. She was always right there by his side during those pivotal years at Soho House, Toronto. Never alone, always positioning herself, always networking. Royal author Katie Nicholl has publicly confirmed this. When Harry wanted to meet Meghan, he turned to Markus. Markus arranged it all in a private Soho House room. Just 7 or 8 people, intimate and perfect. But now, people are beginning to ask a different question. What else did Markus arrange for Meghan during those years?
Markus Anderson is very unique in the Meghan Markle Disposable Friends series because Markus is indispensable. Without Markus Anderson, I hope to prove to you in this video that Meghan Markle wouldn't have the level of global fame that she enjoys now, or infamy, depends how you look at it.
Markus Anderson is unique in the saga of Meghan Markle's Disposable Friends, because Markus is truly indispensable. Without him, I'm about to show you in this video, Meghan Markle wouldn't have the level of global fame, or infamy, depending on how you view it, that she enjoys today. Meghan wasn't just a casual visitor at Soho House. She was deeply embedded in that world. On her blog, The Tig, she referred to Markus as her loving, supportive, and endlessly fun friend. She documented luxury yacht trips and mysterious invitations, but never explained who funded them or why. Now, according to sources circulating online, Markus is allegedly tired of staying silent, tired of being erased from Netflix documentaries, tired of having his face hidden with heart emojis in Disneyland photos, tired of protecting secrets while watching Meghan build her empire on a carefully crafted lie.
He's been very, very sort of moved by Meghan Markle's story, simply because he liked her story. I mean, that's really how they became friends. You know, whatever she told him about how she wanted to become big, famous, wealthy, all of that sort of stuff, well, that really connected with Markus.
An insider reportedly told a tabloid, "Markus knows where all the bodies are buried. He was there for everything. He facilitated connections Meghan never wanted Harry to know about." So, what exactly is Markus allegedly about to reveal? According to reports circulating in royal watching circles and on gossip sites, it's a list. A client list. Names of wealthy men Meghan allegedly associated with during her Soho House years. This isn't just innocent networking. Sources claim the list includes details about who paid for what, who provided access to which yachts, who funded which luxury trips, and who opened doors for her career.
My 4-year-old, when we play imaginary play, she gets all the jams out the cupboard and lays them all on the table, and I get the fake money and pretend to buy them. Meghan is doing imaginary play, but she's doing it with Markus.
The reports suggest that Markus kept detailed records, as any Soho House executive would. He tracked connections. He monitored relationships. He knew exactly who was meeting whom and why. And allegedly, Meghan's name is linked to some very powerful, very wealthy men during the exact years she claims to have been nothing more than a struggling actress, grinding through auditions and building a lifestyle blog. One source described it this way: these weren't just friendships. These were transactional relationships. Meghan provided companionship and access to other young women. In return, wealthy men provided funding and opportunities.
It was easier to talk to him because he was a billionaire and you knew that you wanted to go back to LA and that Canada was always going to be a pit stop. From the very beginning, this woman orchestrated leaving the royal family because all she's ever wanted in her life was to be an A-lister in Hollywood. She did not have the talent to become an A-lister in Hollywood. She was relegated to a D-list actress spot on a show called Suits that nobody in America had seen, but apparently, which Prince Harry lets us know.
Now, we can't verify if this list actually exists. No major outlet has seen it. No documents have been published. But the whispers are growing louder. The online speculation is intense. And for those who follow this closely, the timeline makes too much sense to ignore. Here's the question everyone's asking. Why now? Why would Markus, who's been silent for years, suddenly start leaking information about his supposedly close friend? Sources point to several possible reasons. First, he's been completely erased from Meghan's public narrative. He's not in the Netflix documentary series. His face is hidden in family photos. He's never mentioned in interviews. For the man who literally made her royal marriage possible, that's a slap in the face. Second, Soho House went public on the stock market in recent years. That means more scrutiny, more questions about past operations, and more pressure to be transparent about how the network truly functioned.
Inspired, as it says, inspired by Soho House. Am I wrong? I thought Soho House was not doing well or potentially going under and struggling. Maybe that was just the London branch, but it didn't sound like things were going well. Maybe not across the board. I don't know. But last I heard, things weren't going well for Soho House.
Third, and this is the big one, people close to the situation claim Markus is tired of watching Meghan play the victim. Tired of her claiming she was blindsided by royal life. Tired of her acting as if she stumbled into wealth and power by accident. Tired of the lies. One alleged insider said, Markus is done protecting someone who's rewriting history. He was there. He knows exactly how calculated every step was. He's tired of being used and then discarded. Another source claimed he's watching Meghan make millions off a narrative he knows is false, all while he's expected to stay silent forever. That deal doesn't work anymore. And here's what makes this truly explosive. Markus allegedly has proof. Photos, records, communications, everything Meghan thought was buried in the past. So, who exactly is on this alleged client list? Sources haven't named names publicly yet, but whispers suggest several categories of men. First, wealthy businessmen from Toronto's elite circles, who frequented Soho House during Meghan's years there. Men who funded luxury experiences in exchange for companionship and introductions to other young women. Second, international billionaires who owned the yachts Meghan documented on the TIG. The mysterious, generous friends who funded Mediterranean trips and Caribbean getaways that didn't align with her actress salary. And third, this is where it gets really dark. Men connected to broader elite networks. Networks that allegedly overlapped with circles people like Epstein and Maxwell operated in during those years.
If she's, as you say, a victim of a miscarriage of justice, then there would be no obvious reason why she would not want to cooperate with the authorities. I mean, particularly the chance to address Congress, for example, where the whole world would watch. And if she is as innocent as you say, then isn't that the perfect opportunity? Why wouldn't she? I mean, if she doesn't do that, and she doesn't cooperate with the Attorney General's office, people are going to assume guilt on it.
Again, none of this is verified. It's all sourced from whispers, online speculation, and rumors. But the pattern people are noticing is undeniable. Meghan had access to wealth and power long before Harry. And that access, allegedly, came through very specific relationships facilitated by Markus at Soho House. One source put it bluntly: if these names come to light, if Markus can actually prove who Meghan was networking with during those years, her entire brand collapses. The relatable actress story crumbles. The victim narrative dies. Everything falls apart.
So the matchmaker for the two idiots is now in the press, and I thought the matchmaker for the call girl, allegedly, wasn't it her pimp, Markus Anderson? That's interesting, because this says, have the two idiots moved on from their matchmaker?
And then there's Prince Harry, the man who gave up everything based on Meghan's version of her past. Sources close to the situation claim Harry is utterly devastated by what he's allegedly learning through these leaks. He thought he knew Meghan's story. A struggling actress who worked hard, got lucky, met him through a mutual friend, and fell in love naturally. Simple, clean, romantic. But now, with whispers of client lists and transactional relationships, with suggestions that Markus facilitated far more than just one introduction, Harry is reportedly questioning everything he thought he knew.
And I like to think that Meghan would like that. Meghan likes to be number one. Meghan does not simply degrade Prince Harry. She degrades his entire family, his entire legacy. And this is a different kind of embarrassment. She has mocked his heritage, his traditions, his grandmother, the former Queen of England, and it seems like she did so happily.
One insider told a tabloid, Harry is realizing that the introduction wasn't fate. It was strategic. Meghan positioned herself through Soho House for years, specifically to access wealth and power. Meeting him wasn't a lucky accident. It was the ultimate goal. Another source claimed that Harry is now looking at their entire relationship differently, questioning what was real and what was performance, wondering if he was just the biggest prize in her long game. Reports say Harry's behavior has changed dramatically in recent months. He's quieter, more withdrawn, no longer defending Meghan as he once did. He reportedly spends hours alone, going through old photos, rereading past messages, trying to discern what was true. One source described it as watching a man realize he sacrificed everything for a woman who never really needed saving. She was always in control, always calculating, always 10 steps ahead.
But let's go a little bit deeper into Markus Anderson and Meghan Markle. They know each other from Soho House. So this little bit of information I found here tells us that Omid Scobie and Meghan Markle have known each other for a long time from yachting, and that Omid Scobie dated Markus Anderson at the time that Markus and Meghan were friends.
But this isn't just about Meghan. Sources claim that Markus's alleged leaks are exposing how Soho House truly operated during those years. It wasn't just a cool members club. It was a sophisticated networking operation, connecting wealthy men with ambitious young women. Reports circulating online describe Soho House Toronto as an elite playground, where transactions occurred behind closed doors. Beautiful young actresses and models gained access to billionaires, while those billionaires found companionship and introductions in return.
I think she was scared of coming back to this country, and quite rightly, because the people of this country don't like the fact that she's stolen our prince. And she's literally brainwashed him, blinkered him, and tied him down to his California mansion.
As the director, Markus allegedly facilitated these connections. He knew who wanted what, who could provide what, and how to make introductions that benefited everyone involved. And according to these reports, Meghan wasn't just a participant. She was reportedly one of the star operators. Beautiful, charming, intelligent. She could network with wealthy men while simultaneously identifying other young women who might be interested in similar opportunities. One source described it like this: Meghan was perfect for this world. She didn't look dangerous. She looked aspirational. Young women trusted her. Wealthy men were drawn to her. She could operate in both directions.
And Epstein was obviously getting leverage on all these different people for whatever his purpose was.
What do you think? That's what the question is. Like, what could he possibly... A lot of them were scientists. He went with a lot of, like, celebrities. There was heads of state.
I don't think he needed money.
Right. Well, what was he...
I don't know. I mean, maybe he just... Who knows? Maybe he got off on sort of being the kingpin.
Soho House has always maintained that it's simply an exclusive club for creatives and celebrities. Nothing more. And perhaps that's true. Maybe these reports are entirely exaggerated or false. But the whispers refuse to die down. And if Markus truly has evidence of what happened during those years, the entire Soho House brand could face serious scrutiny about what they were really selling to their members. Remember those yacht photos that keep resurfacing? The ones showing Meghan living like a billionaire during her cable TV actress years? The ones she posted on the TIG, but never explained. Sources now claim that Markus's alleged leaks connect those dots directly. The yachts weren't random. They belonged to specific Soho House members. Wealthy men Markus allegedly introduced Meghan to through the club. The generous friends Meghan vaguely referenced were actually clients. Men paying for companionship and access. The unexpected invitations weren't spontaneous. They were arranged transactions, facilitated by Markus.
Meghan is a trained actress. What she does is that she studies people. She's not a good actress, but she is a trained one, right? She's been doing it her entire life. And there was no doubt that she studied Princess Diana. She studied her mannerisms towards Harry when he was a boy and the way that she grabs her face. And this is the psychopathic elements of what she does. Putting a pregnancy test next to Princess Diana's hair, saying that she put her hands on the grave to have a conversation with her, bursting into tears. And she has convinced there's a thing called in psychology called the Freudian transfer.
Here's what makes people really suspicious. Meghan deleted all that TIG content right before marrying Harry. Years of blog posts about luxury travel, mysterious benefactors, yacht adventures, gone. If it was innocent, why delete it? If it was just normal networking, why erase the evidence? Sources claim she knew exactly what those posts revealed if anyone looked too closely. One insider allegedly said, Meghan tried to erase her past, but Markus has the receipts. He knows the real story behind every yacht trip, every luxury vacation, every mysterious invitation, and now he's apparently ready to share it. And now, with all of this allegedly coming to light, sources say the divorce whispers surrounding Harry and Meghan are growing louder. Not just tabloid speculation, but actual reports from people close to the situation. Harry is reportedly feeling betrayed on a level he can barely process. He didn't just marry someone with a secret past. He married someone who, allegedly, built her entire approach to him on strategic calculation, facilitated by a man he thought was a mutual friend.
On that, as you can imagine. And Meghan really can't seem to understand that, you know, with the likes of Spotify, Netflix and the rest now dumping her. Where do you go from here? What do you become after this? You get the picture. Now, this is the reason why many people understand the marriage, shall we say, has hit one of those rocky patches.
One source claimed that Harry understands networking. He understands ambition. But this feels different. This feels like he was a target from the very beginning, like every move had been planned years before they even met. Another insider allegedly told a tabloid, he's talking to lawyers quietly, exploring options, trying to figure out how to protect his children while extracting himself from a relationship built on lies. Now, Meghan's team hasn't responded to any of this. Complete radio silence, as usual. But sources in Montecito say that behind closed doors, it's pure chaos. Emergency meetings about damage control, discussions about legal options to stop Markus from revealing any more. But here's the problem. If Markus actually decides to go public with everything he knows, backed by real evidence from those Soho House years, there's no PR strategy that will save Meghan's brand from the fallout.
Is he always around Meghan and Harry? Oh, if we compare jawlines, the jawline to the man in the previous picture and the jawline here of Markus Anderson matches up pretty well. And I have to say, I don't know why these two are not a couple, but they really do make a really gorgeous couple.
So, where does this all go? What comes next in this absolutely insane story? Maybe Markus actually publishes the alleged client list, shows the receipts, proves every connection Meghan tried to bury. Maybe he gives interviews, writes a book, and goes fully public with everything he facilitated. Or maybe Meghan's legal team manages to stop him. Maybe they threaten him into silence, make staying quiet financially worthwhile. Only time will tell. Maybe Harry actually files for divorce, takes the kids, and exposes everything Meghan tried to hide during the custody battle. Or maybe this all remains in the realm of rumors, whispered about online, but never fully proven, lingering in that gray area where truth and speculation are forever intertwined. But here's what we know for sure. The man who made Meghan's fairy tale possible is allegedly ready to expose just how fake that fairy tale really was. The keeper of her deepest secrets is apparently tired of guarding them. The man who facilitated her calculated rise is supposedly done protecting the lie. And Harry, the man who sacrificed everything for love, is allegedly coming to the painful realization that he didn't give everything for love, but for a strategy. Because sometimes in life, the person who helps you achieve your dream is the same person who can expose how dark that dream truly was. The friend who knows everything eventually grows tired of protecting lies, especially when they watch someone build an empire on fiction. And when that friend finally speaks out, when the secrets come to light, when the real story replaces the fairy tale, the damage isn't just about reputation, brand, or public image. It's about the devastating realization that the person you thought you knew never really existed at all. They were always a carefully crafted performance, designed to get exactly what they wanted. And what Meghan wanted, according to these allegations, wasn't love, happiness, or an escape from Hollywood. What she wanted was power, wealth, and royal status. And she allegedly used every connection, every relationship, every strategic move Markus facilitated through Soho House to get it. The only question now is whether Markus can prove it, or whether this story, like so many others, will fade into mere speculation, while Meghan continues to control the narrative from her Montecito mansion. But either way, the fairy tale is cracked, the image shattered, and everyone is waiting to see what truth, or something resembling it, will finally emerge.